What's up guys, my name is Solus Baby, and today I want to talk about the Avenging Herald Masterwork Heavy Pistol. This is the upgraded version of the Blastback. Now, excuse my voice before we get started, I'm still getting over an illness, but moving on. I found this nifty little site that I'll link in the description, which has made my life so much easier when it comes to these weapons. Now, it has damage numbers and all that, but I'm not sure if those are 100% accurate, but all the other stuff looks good, so I feel fairly confident using most of it for testing purposes. So referencing that, the stats read 45 in power level, 1044 damage, 240 RPM, 9 in the magazine with an optimal range of 45 meters. And that's all well and good, but what makes this gun special is the Raptor's Deadeye perk, which was obviously tailor-made for the Storm Javelin, but it is perfectly capable of being used on other ones. You'll just be able to take advantage of it a whole lot better on the Storm, because the perk reads, hovering in the air increases weapon damage by 200%. Now that's a whole lot of damage increase, and if you get lucky, like I never do, and get a bunch of weapon increasing rolls on this bad boy, it would be an absolute monster in the game. There have been a bunch of glitches involved with this weapon, making it do some really cool things, and a lot of those have already been patched out, and even the ones that aren't, I'm not going to be covering, mostly due to BioWare banning just about everyone that posts anything about game exploits, and partially because that's not a point of a weapon review, it's to review the weapon itself, not the glitches involved with it. And even without the glitch, this gun is fantastic, and I have it on almost always on each and every Javelin. It pairs really well with just about everything in the game, and it just fits into an effective range that makes it super versatile. For instance, if you're using a Storm, you can pair it with something like the Devastator Sniper, which is extremely powerful on its own, allowing you to get closer or really capitalize on an exposed target that a sniper shot just wouldn't do the trick on, or in the event you need to beat down an enemy shield and don't want to waste one of those precious Devastator shots. Or this scenario, if you're running an Interceptor, you can use something like the Rolling Carnage and be effective at a decent range with the Avenging Herald, hover in the air for a second, drop to the ground and dodge 3 times, mow them down with your shotgun, and when you need to get out, just dodge away, jump in the air, and start to hover. That way you can finish off an enemy or proceed into your next engagement without feeling like you have to take forever to weaken an enemy before you can feel comfortable going in for the melee kill of a bunch of shielded enemies if you don't have your ult. The possibilities are endless, and I'd say just about every Javelin except the Colossus can take advantage of this weapon in a variety of situations, but definitely the Storm is what this gun was built for in the first place, and the reason I know that is because the Storm has other perks that reference a Raptor while hovering and increase damage to your abilities. So you can tell this is part of a build that the devs had in mind before the game had even launched. So in conclusion, this is a really powerful weapon that does a heck of a lot of damage and can fit into a bunch of different playstyles, whether you're taking advantage of glitches or not. And I don't see this gun leaving my inventory for some time until I just get better rolls, or maybe the legendary version or not, depending on whether that one rolls better than this one. So all in all, fantastic weapon, and you should definitely give it a shot if you had it drop for you. Just try it out. If you like it, great. So with that guys, that's all I have for you today. Leave me a comment underneath this video about how you feel about this weapon. Like this video, it really does help me out a lot. Subscribe to the channel for future Anthem content. And with that guys, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.